Now the LA offense ready for this next possession. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
They'll roll him out right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
On 1st and 10, Madden dancing to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Off the bootleg, Madden. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time, but lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Throwing on 1st down, Madden. And that is incomplete. Well, the Rams at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do them any favors. They gave them 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. Off the play fake, Madden buying time to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have moved out in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in Week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He was able to find Cooper Kupp for the touchdown on their Off play action. Madden steps away to his left. Going up top for Cup. He's got it at the 15. A big play there for L.A. 46 yards.
And every time I see one of these plays occur, I always think to myself, it takes a quarterback not only with a strong arm, sometimes with great mechanics, great footwork, obviously good vision, and sometimes just one of those to complete this type of a pass back against the grain all the way across field. And sometimes you catch the defense just not believing you can make that throw.
On first down, Madden. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw on second down, Madden. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And he slides to a halt inside the 10. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Back to throw. Madden. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives. Throwing to start the drive. Madden escaping the pressure right. Pushing his way through. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Looking to throw. Madden. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Madden eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Looking to throw. Madden. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw on second down. Madden. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Only 4 yards on that gain, but, you know, a lot of people would say that's like getting 9 in normal circumstances since this was 1st and 5.
Yeah, now your playbook's wide open here. Second. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kyron Williams. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams take a 3-touchdown lead. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They start the second half here with Williams. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Rams.
On 1st and 10, Madden forced out to his left. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense.
And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there for L.A. 49 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Going to run the sweep here. This is Kupp. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put it. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Throwing on 1st down, Madden. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Madden. He's going to take another shot here. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Brought down at the 20.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Kupp. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline. And they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Looking to throw. Madden, flush to his right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back to throw. Madden. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and a mile. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches...
And the Rams now coming out on the field. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And the Rams getting set to go now.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On play action, they'll throw.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And this is caught at the 20. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 50 yards. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. On the move to his left. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Harris is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 24. 3rd down and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
A leap, and he's got it. George Pickens with an act. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
They hand this off to Harris as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
He's got this to Pickens.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Harris.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Steal.
Najee Harris.
All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Being chased out left.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Trying to find Calvin Austin.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
Patterson on the draw. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
1st and 10, it's Patterson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
2nd down and a yard.
They'll toss to Harris. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. They're going to look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Pat Fryer.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Now back to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are right back in the...
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play. Move on. Next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll set up to throw. Williams brings it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, Patterson.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Harris. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Third and 20.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Rolling to his left.
That is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And they take possession. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Eluding the pressure right. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Moving inside the 20.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Falcons, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road.
Today, from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
First carry for Najee Harris.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's got his guys a first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Mike Williams.
44 yards.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie, Pat.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now a 3rd and 6.
They'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
On the delay, here's Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Henry To'o there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. These two teams all tied after one. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A give to Harris. And he gets it down to the 32. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw here. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Patterson running between the tackles. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'll go again with Patterson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Boswell's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So this offense will head back out there, already an excellent field position thanks to the interception. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try and run with Harris. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
George Pickens
from 10. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay. Stroud's throw taken in by Diggs.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Stroud to throw it.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Alex Highsmith,
the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Stroud. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touch.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They'll try and throw for it here. Forced out to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turn. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. It got his man complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Pickens on the slant.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 14 yards that time for number 14. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Harris running straight ahead, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, a 5-yard touchdown run. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter.
Now Patterson to start the drive.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of him.
He's got a man, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Calvin Austin,
75 yards.
And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
He put quite a bit of air up. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Running the counter, Patterson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
This offense so far on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Will Anderson
drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Mike Williams,
his 2nd touchdown. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll start the drive with Harris. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down. They hand this off to Harris. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. But remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's fourth down. And that went a little too high as it's
shot here, but to no avail. And this tech. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
65 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get